If you push this, it could ruin what we already have. I'm going upstairs. And I'm going to draw that bath. I'm really hoping that you're going to join me.
As soon as I call the office.
Good.
Yeah, this Mel Hayes. Prescott, if anybody needs me overnight, just give them the beeper number, will you? Thanks, buddy. Well, no need to ask how you are.
Actually, not bad at all. I had a terrific visit with Star. You know, Todd, he is still so obsessed with proving that Patrick killed Lord Whiting. I don't know what it is with this guy.
Lousy attitude, long memory. So Star's well?
She's wonderful. God, I love her so much.
So you don't have any fears of her living with Todd?
Well, she should be here, living with me.
Well, that may be, but you have no anxiety over her safety.
No.
Okay, at the risk of crossing into verboten territory, did Addie ever mention to you anything about Dorian's childhood?
I don't want you to talk to my mother.
Dorian's fears for Star are totally out of proportion. A few minutes with Addie might show us that those fears are rooted in Dorian's past, not in Todd's behavior.
Well, first of all, it probably isn't going to do any good anyway. Because my mother has a way of scattering the facts, especially the past.
Is she really that scattered?
Okay, here's a perfect example. When I first reestablished contact with her, Addie told me that Dory had done some horrible things to her when she was young. Of course, I treated Dorian horribly when I came to town.
But that story wasn't true.
No. In fact, Addie had her story backwards. She abused Dorian.
That's the famous scissors episode.
Mm-hmm.
But what if there was more? Something worse that she or God knows who else did to Dorian that's still casting a shadow through all these years?
Even if there were, and my mother could tell the story right, your timing couldn't be worse.
Why?
I told Mama about Brendan. I had to.
And she didn't take it well?
She hasn't spoken a word since. You know, I think that she thought it was her baby. No, I mean, I'm sure that she did. I know her eyes.
I'm sorry. That must be like losing the child all over again.
And the mother. No, Addie has crawled inside herself to sort things out. And until she does, there's no reason to ask her anything. All you'll get is silence and those eyes.
I understand. It's just so damn frustrating. I mean, Addie is the last stop. There is no other source of information about Dorian's childhood beyond her.
No, you're wrong. Wait. What about David Renaldi?
Who?
David Renaldi is Cassie's father. He's a very well-known pianist and lives in Vienna now. Who knows? Maybe when they were together, Dorian didn't shut down every time someone mentioned their family.
Or childhood. in the clothes closet? That's just another piece of fabric.
Your bath is ready.
So is everything else, it seems.
Were you not coming upstairs, or were you just having trouble taking the first step?
No. Actually, I was headed your way. Blair got back from Todd's, and we chatted a little before she went upstairs to her room.
May I ask how she was, or would that be betraying the wrong level of angst?
No, she's fine. And so is Star. You mentioned to Cassie how deft we've become at picking up where we left off, and it strikes me that we also get to choose exactly what it is we want to resume. So, what's your vote at this juncture? Business or pleasure?
Would you, like a hint? How about an even bigger hint?